Now today we're going to finish our zodiac series. I did all of Aquarius and earth signs. I did each one separately. I did Aquarius and was it water signs? I think I did water signs. So now we're starting Aquarius and fire signs. Okay, so today we're going to talk about Aquarius and Sagittarius. Next time we'll do Leo, and what's the other fire sign? Leo, Sagittarius. It's another fire sign that I am forgetting. I'm drawing Aries. So I'm going to do Sag today, and then so forth and so on, and I'm going to do the air signs last. Okay. All right, guys, so let's get started. My name is QueenAusetHeru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Asking Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to anybody and everybody that you know, okay? Drop us a positive comment in the comment section, and if you want to get a reading done, I am a card shark. I have I'm surrounded by decks. I would love to read you, okay? So if you want a reading, email me or hit me up on social media. All of my information is underneath this video. My Amazon wish list is underneath this video. What else is underneath this video? My Patreon, Asking Aquarius merchandise, ArchAngel Michael merchandise, all of that is underneath this video. All right, so, and also this is too. So before we get started, we're going to do this. This is my mug from AscensionLife brand. So at the very top underneath this video is going to be the link if you want to purchase one and twin with me. So today I'm going to take my sip. So I got to put more in it because it's empty. Well, no, it's not. Okay, I got enough to do a sip. Okay, so I'm going to do a sip, and you're going to tell me in the comment section, what do you think I'm sipping? The person who guesses the most times is going to get a secret prize from me. And I figured out that this month for February, the prize is $50. Now, mind you, I'm not a baller, so I can't afford much more. But if you win, I'm going to send you $50 through Cashapp or PayPal. Those are only two I have. I'm in Costa Rica. So if you have Cashapp or PayPal, I'll send you $50. And if you don't have either one, I will send you a $50 gift card to the store of your choice. So far, Nicole has 2 points. And she's the only person who has 2 points. All right. Now it's your turn to guess. What am I sipping? All right. Let's go. All right. Aquarius and Sagittarius. All right, so Aquarius and Sagittarius is not a bad combination. If you look at astrology books for Aquarius and Sagittarius, you will often see these two coupled. When you look at Aquarius, you always see fire and air signs underneath, compatibility, the highest compatibility for Aquarius. And Sagittarius is high on that list, even more so than Aries or Leo, really, because Leos are like better friends to Aquarius, honestly, like best friends. Sagittarius, I see often Aquarius marrying them, and Aries. I see a lot of Aquarius in relationships with Aries, but for me, Aries doesn't work. I'd have to be a friend with an Aries because I find them to be bossy. And if you're bossing me around, and I'm kind of bossy, we're going to be bossing each other around all the time. Like, I don't like that energy. And I'm less bossy than Aries are. So I end up disliking them. That's just the bottom line. I end up disliking them. And I do have Aries friends. And Aries people that I talk to in the comment section and all kinds of stuff. But as far as romance is concerned, I don't generally go there. It would take a really special vibration for me to, I have to observe that vibration for a long time. But in general, they're better friends. So why does Sagittarius, which is also a fire, come up so highly? Well, a lot of Aquarius that I know personally who are married to Sagittarius are married to them because Sagittarius is not under your ass, okay? Certain signs are always in your face. Where you going? What's up? I want to meditate with you. You're like, what are you doing? Sagittarius is not like that. Sagittarius is the kind of sign who will give Aquarius space. And Aquarius loves space. We love space. We love freedom, Plus, being a fire sign, the sex is usually pretty on point with Aquarius. And even when it's not, there's like usually a kind of passionate energy between these two when they're getting along well. So the Aquarius and the Sag can get along in a lot of different ways. And that way I told you about them letting us be is really attractive to Aquarius. If you don't crowd in Aquarius, that they're going to want to spend more time with you. The less you crowd us, the more we come forward. It's the weirdest thing. But the more you crowd us, the less we're like, like, get back, you know. Some people are just too clingy for us. And when we're into somebody, we like them being clingy, you know. So it's a really weird mix with us. And Sag is like that. Sag will give you your space. Most Sagittarius I know have their own thing to do. First of all, they traveling all the goddamn time. All the Sages I know love to travel. They love to go to different places. And even if they don't go there physically, they sometimes like to read about different lands or, you know, watch National Geographic and stuff like that. Sages are often open to foreign places. A lot of them like to read. They're philosophers. And of course, this isn't all of them. I know some Sages that are not like that, and I'll be looking at them like, you a Sag? I have a Sagittarius moon, so I also know, based on reading about it, that Sages often have a bad temper. Aquarius often have a bad temper. Herein comes your clash, because when these two go at it, it's ugly, as you can imagine. Air and fire, you have a bomb. All right. So if you're going to be with the Sagittarius and you're an Aquarius, the best thing you better do, both of y'all, is have some strong communication skills. And if you're meeting one and you don't have those skills, I strongly suggest that one or both of you, probably both of you, do something about that. Like go to workshops, you know, for communication, maybe read some books, you know, anything under those lines, because these two will fight and they have to learn how to talk through things and how to work through things and not to shut down on each other. So the passion, them giving us space, that's great for us. Now, Sagittarius, like I said before, ain't no slouches, you know. This is a very, like, the Sagittarius I know are go-getters. And Aquarius I know, the high vibrational ones, are go-getters. So this can work. This could be a power couple, actually. So there's a lot of great things about this. But there's one thing I have not told you guys that is very important. Sagittarius have a very bad reputation for cheating. And I'm not saying all Sagittarius, okay? Hashtag not all of them. But I hear this a lot. I one time did a video and I said, if you're a Sag who doesn't cheat, drop us, you know, you can drop us a comment or something like that. I said, I didn't get that many comments. And that was years ago, okay? And since then, I've met a lot of Aquarius who were in relationships with Sagittarius, and all of the ones I talked to got cheated on. And Aquarius is not a big sign for cheating. Aquarius will cheat if we lack integrity or if we're low vibrational, but it's really not a thing we're known for, you know? But Sagittarius are. So if you're going to be in a relationship with a Sagittarius and you're an Aquarius, I strongly suggest you consider an open relationship. I strongly suggest it, because I think what happens is that they get this, like Sagittarius get this kind of wanderlust and they want to just go, you know, do things. And the Aquarius is cool with that. But like, I feel like the Aquarius is more likely to be monogamous. Now, Aquarius is open to all kind of relationships, because I've had relationships that weren't monogamous. I've had open relationships. But my point is that many of us prefer to be in monogamous relationships. So if you're going to be with a Sag and you know you're monogamous, y'all got to talk about that. Y'all either have to do an open relationship or you're going to have to find some kind of way to work that out, because they're known for this. So there's no point in you being simple and acting like you don't know that. Y'all need to have that conversation. You need to see where they're coming from. And if they have some integrity, they will tell you how they feel about that. Now, this is not to say a Sag can't be faithful, because of course they can, but it's definitely a conversation. And if you read literature or if you look at different Sagittarius stuff, it says it over and over and over again. A lot of them have a problem with just being with one person. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Being with more than one person is not really a bad thing. The bad part is not being honest with the people that you're with. That's where you fuck up. So that's Aquarius and Sagittarius. Now, on the flip of that, I think from the Sagittarius that I know, what they told me about Aquarius, They told me that Aquarius have a really harsh mouth. Aquarius, when we're upset or when we're angry, or sometimes just too blunt. But they tell me that they don't always like our mouth. You know, sometimes that bluntness or that crassness or saying things that we think is funny, but they don't think it's funny, you know, stuff like that. So Aquarius, watch your mouth. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, pay attention to how they respond when you speak. If they're cringing or if they don't like, you know, certain things or it's making them uncomfortable, think about that. Because I'm going to tell you something. The easiest way to turn me off is to say something stupid. I'm going to tell you right now, the easiest way. So you might be sabotaging your relationship, Aquarius, with your nasty mouth. So think about that and talk to the Sag. Ask them, you know, is this a problem? And how would you feel, you know? Because most of the time, Sagittarius will tell you how they feel. You probably already heard about it and just need to make the appropriate changes. If they told you they don't like when you say certain things, then don't say those things, you know? Or if your bluntness is problematic, talk about it, you know? Talk about what you can do instead, you know? Or whatever the case is. Now, most Sagittarius I know didn't complain about the bluntness. They complained about the crassness. That's what they said to me. And they also complained about the negativity that comes out of our mouth when we're angry with them. So you have to learn how to communicate with your Sag without tearing them up. Okay, Aquarius? So that's Aquarius and Sagittarius. Very common couple. For me, though, nah. Nah. My moon is in Sag, so I don't think being with a fire sign for me is a great idea. Now, if it happened and I like that person, I never say never. I'm going to be honest with you. I never say never. I'm an energy person. I am into energy. If your energy is attractive to me, I don't care what your zodiac sign is. I don't care about nothing. If your energy is attractive to me, I'm going to get to know you. So, you know, but if I have an option, if I have a choice, I would say I'd rather have an air sign. All right, so now let's take a look at some positive comments. This one came from Cooking My Way LLC. Hi. Cooking My Way said, I met an Aquarius born on February the 5th. I'm a Capricorn. Oh, cool. That's what's up. My mom's a Capricorn. My grandmom's a Capricorn. I got a bunch of Capricorn peoples, aunts, uncles. My ex-husband is a Capricorn. He was, the Aquarius, was by far the worst person I ever dated. Oh, that's awful. I gave him his space. I did little kind things for him. He even asked me to borrow some money and he didn't pay me back. I found out he was married and messed with several different women. Oh, he's a loser. He's a total loser. Cooking My Way, I'm really sorry that happened to you. But I'm going to tell you straight up. I don't care what sign he is. He's a loser. Okay? Because first of all, the fact that he asked you to borrow money. Ladies, don't give a man money that's asking you to borrow money, because this is the thing. If he's asking you to borrow money, that means either A, he's trying to scam you. He's trying to play you straight up. I see this all day long. Believe me when I tell you, believe your auntie, I see it all day long. He's trying to scam you and play you, or he's not dateable. Okay? This means that he doesn't have the finances to be dating you if he's borrowing money from you. Okay? And a lot of men target, I'm going to say a lot of people, but I'll hear it a lot lately. A lot of people target people. They're thinking, oh, you're lonely, you know, or you're desperate for attention, and you'll give them money or things like that. Don't ever do that. Don't ever let a person use you like that. If a man that you're seeing is asking you for money, that's a red flag. If a woman that you're seeing, and let's say you met her yesterday and today she's like, well, I don't have no money for my rent, that's a red flag. That's somebody who is plotting on you. Be very careful with that. Male or female, be very careful. I found out he was married and messed with several different women. Loser. Straight up loser. So he is, I don't know if he's a gigolo. That sounds like a gigolo to me. But I'm sorry that happened to you. I hate people representing my sign and doing crazy stuff like that. But unfortunately, we all know every sign has low vibrational people, you know? LN Bynum. How you doing? LM said, this is me. I cut people off quickly. When I was younger, I stayed in fights all the time. Now I just detach and cut people off. Every now and then, the dark side comes out. Yeah, detaching and cutting people off, I would say, is better than beating them up. You know, I try to not cut people off. I try to work through things whenever possible. But sometimes we all know it's just not possible. So it's better to detach from them than kicking their butt. Okay. You guys come back soon because I got a lot more to say. See you later.